Hi, it's Jez here from Nigezza.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. Today I've got the project I made for the 3D paper trimmer blog hop that I was on, and the theme was Halloween. So I made a little Halloween treat box, and it holds two little mini Toblerones. I had these, I bought these for my son for his birthday. He does like white chocolate. These are the white ones. And so I bought a big bag and saved some for Christmas as well, because I always do that for him. And then I kind of thought, oh, they'd be a nice little trick-or-treat treat. So quite a nice, simple, easy little box. So we've got basic black base, and this measures 3 7/16 by 4 1/16, and the lid measures 3 9/16 by 3. Yep, I know it's a lot of 16ths, but that was just to make it fit. And then I've got a scrap there for doing the stamping. I'm using the festive post, and it covers, I love this because it covers lots of things. So obviously we've got Halloween and we've got Christmas, that could be Valentine's, and then there's sort of some generic things as well that you could possibly use, like those stripes. So I'm also covered that in spiders. So I'm also using these spiders from the Hallows Night Magic as well. And that has been punched out with the postage stamp punch there. I did this with just basic black. I think for this one I'm going to jizz it up a bit and use the lovely black glitter paper. I forgot I had this. I saw one of my teammates shared a project and she'd use this, and it was like, oh gosh, I bought that. So I'm going to use that, and it's sort of I used the smallest stitched rectangle, that one there, to cut that image out, and it kind of mats quite nicely on there. It's obviously bigger top and bottom than it is sides, but I thought that worked quite well. And so I based the sizes on this box, on this size of this punch out, really, and that's where we got to. I'm going to change. I'm going to do the 3 broomsticks, and I'm going to put wishing you a happy Halloween across it. And I'm using this little small, you could cut it out, but I've decided I'm going to use this small little label, and that comes from the little treats set. So these are the little treat box dies, so that cuts out and gives you a nice little box. It's got lots of different elements in, including this lovely little sort of tag thing. So yeah, and this covers lots of occasions as well. So obviously you've got Halloween, you've got Christmas, that could be engagement. I actually used it the other day for an anniversary. I cut the diamond off and made it like 2 wedding rings. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So we need to get the stamping done. So I need to mount these all on blocks. Okay, so they're all mounted. I'm using Memento Black ink here. So we're going to do the broomsticks on this scrap here. And the sentiment. Like so, and those are going to be cut out. That's going to get cut out using that die, and that's going to get cut out using that die. And then on here I'm just going to randomly stamp our spiders. I'm going to bring a bit of scrap paper in save me grid mat. So I just went around with the big one. This is definitely helping with my spider phobia. This is, if I saw this spider, I'd probably run screaming. Oops, avalanche. But I used to not even be able to look at pictures of spiders, and I'm having no problem with this. These corners are going to get not seen, but I thought I'd nevertheless cover them up. So a bit more in there, a bit more in there, and I just suddenly thought what might be a cool idea is stick one at the bottom in the middle. Actually, I'll do it when I've scored. That would be a cool idea, but I'll wait till I've scored it so I know I'm in the middle, so that when you take the goodies out, there's a spider at the bottom. Cruel, but I think it would be funny. Right, so now we're ready for the scoring. So the base, we are going to score all four sides at 1 inch. All the way around, so we're going to have a 1 inch deep box. And then the lid, we're going to score at 3/4. So that means that you can easily get the lid off and don't need a little thumb hole, because you've got 1/4 inch to grab hold of. There we go. And now we can see where that is, and I'm going to stamp spider in the middle. Very cruel. So when they think they're getting a treat, they are, but they're also getting a bit of a trick. 2 in 1. So go there. Nice. Well, except I've got a little bit of a misstamp in there. Didn't really want to do that, but we can get that off with my ink eraser. That's come off. That will be fine. Okay. So then we are just going to clean that stamp, and we'll get our box made. So fold and burnish all of those score lines, and then we're gonna make it up in the usual way that we make boxes up. Look at all these spiders. Not my favorite thing. So gonna snip up the inside of that score line, and then we notch and notch. Okay, gonna rotate, snip, notch, notch. Okay. I just like cutting to the left, the right even. I have difficulties with my right and left. I know what my right and left is, but when I've got to think about it in a moment, I can't do it. So like if I'm giving people directions, I might say left, but actually I mean the other left. Does cause sometimes laughter, sometimes huge annoyance, because it's pretty important that you actually mean the direction you're saying. If you're giving people directions, you're driving in a car. Yes, might have had a few moments on journeys. Although now it's like, do you really mean that? So I tend to say to me to you now. We do the whole Chuckle Brothers thing. So there we go. Worst is when I actually point my hands, because then like literally I can't see. It's like, cheers for that, Jez. Right, so I'm using Fast Fuse to be quick. You can use Fast Fuse if you got it. Our new Stamp and Seal Plus is of the same strength as this. Tombow works, tear and tape, or whatever is your favourite strong adhesive. Because it's a box, you don't want it to fall apart. And not all tape runners are equal. And also the sort of weather and things do play havoc with adhesive. I don't really find that so much here. We don't have too many extremes of weathers, not for a long time anyway. We might have the odd day or two, or even a week, but we don't have like months on end of freezing cold. Right, just double checking my box is okay. Yeah, so I might decorate the lid. No, I'm not, because it is actually going to be popped up on dimensional, so it doesn't matter. So just a bit of Fast Fuse in all these corners. Okay. So build the bottom around the top. Build the top around the bottom even. And then we know we're going to get a nice fit. Tuck that one in there. Let's just snip that a bit more. It's not quite snipped up. Now it's stuck to my hand. Cheers for that. So put that around there, that around there. That's now stuck to my finger. Oh my days. Some days things don't quite go according to plan. There we go. They're okay now. So now we can get that, slide it off, and that's a really nice tight fit. Around the bottom there. Oh, it's not the bottom. There's me thinking it'd be on the bottom, but it will be on the top. So they'll take it off and go, ah! Possibly. So there we go, nice tight fit there. And then for the lid, I've got this lovely glittery, no glitter comes off on your hands, lovely glittery page. And you get two sheets of this in the packet, 12 by 12, go a long way. I find. There we go. So I'm gonna not go right up to the edge because I might get a card mat out of it. Might cut a card mat, and then I'm being really frugal. So that goes on there. Glitter, glitter. How gorgeous is that? Can you see how glittery that is? It's lovely. So I have die cut these. So we've got our 3 broomsticks, very Harry Potter. That on there, and then I've got that there. I might put a bit of ribbon around that. I've got our organdy glitzy ribbon. Let's have a bit of that. That'll be quite nice. So let's have a bit of that through there. Let's have that going that way. Oh no, if I just do it that way, no, it is wrong. So we will go that way with that way with that. And I might just put a glue dot in there to hold it in place, and then it can go on there. I think that'll be quite nice, quite effective. So glue dots, they are here. My little end has come out of its bit of ribbon. Here we go. I've got quite a bit off here. There, get rid of that. So let's have that there. Go away, fly. We'll have that there, and then that there. There we are. So that's my little tag to go on there. So let's stick these down. I think I'm going to stick that down and then stand this up on dimensionals, because it's quite hard to stick on the back of glittery. So dimensional stick, but glue can take a bit of time. So I'll centre this. Quite nicely, and then I'll put dimensionals on the back of that. That's the mini ones. There, knew I had a new packet somewhere. So let's put 2 on there. And then we'll have another dimensional on the back of there. I'm going to put it there so it holds the ribbon down a bit. Extra reinforcement there. There we have it. So that is my little Halloween box. So that's the one with the 31st of October on, and that one's there with a bit of witching you a happy Halloween. So hope you like them. All the details will be over on nigezza.co.uk, and I'll link to the original blog post so you can take a look and see what everybody else has done in the blog hop. Okay, see you again soon. Links to my shop down below if you wish to purchase anything, and I'll be back with another project very soon. Bye.